All right, so today we're going to talk about um, something that is compounded continuously. And so we do have a new formula with this. I'm just going to kind of write it out here to the side. It's going to be A is equal to P times E raised to the power of RT. Okay, and so A still stands for the final amount. P is our initial amount. R is still the rate. T is still the time. And then I want to talk about this E. Okay, so this is the only thing that we really haven't seen so far is that part. So E is a special number. Okay, kind of like pi. So I'm just going to put special number like pi. So pi, we know, is a special number. It is a number that we usually round, right, to 3.14. Okay, well, same thing. E is a special number that's always the same number. It's a never ending decimal. And so we round to be 2.718. Okay, so we estimate that to be 2.718. Um, so if you see this E, it's just like pi, just with a different value. Okay, so that's the kind of short of it. It's an E because that's who named it. A professor with the last name. Uh, I think it was uh, Euler or Eiler, but his last name started with an E. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, so I still read my problem. In this case, I still organize, right? My final amount, initial amount, my rate, and my time. So now there's only 4 variables I need to account for. And so then I just read, right? We invest $8,911. So if we're investing that, that's my initial investment. Okay, with an interest rate of 7.71%. Okay, so I need to rewrite this as a decimal, which gives me 0.0771. Okay, that's a common mistake. We have 7.71%, it written as a decimal. 1, 2, we move the decimal place 2 places to the left. Okay, and then we want to find out how much we're going to have after 20 years. And so again, I simply plug in. I don't know my final amount. My initial investment was 8,911 times E raised to the power of the rate, which is 0.0771 times the time, which is 20. Okay, and then we're going to find what that is estimated to be. Okay, so first way we're going to do that is with Desmos. And all I have to do is basically plug that in. So I had 911 times E. Whenever I put in E, Desmos already knows what to do with it. Like it gives me that value, right? Okay, so there's my E, and then I raise it to the power, 0.0771 times 20. Okay, and so it gives me my answer, $41,649.38. We're going to go ahead and round to 38 cents. So we had 41,649.38. So that's our estimated value after 20 years. Okay, so then we move on to number 2. Again, I organize A, P, R, T. Again, we invest 8,634. Okay, our initial amount. We have a rate of 2.67, so that's going to give us 0.0267. And we have a balance of a time of 6 after 6 years. So again, we're trying to find the final amount. So I just plug in. So my initial amount times E raised to the power of 0.0267 times 6. And again, let's go ahead and find our estimated value after 6 years. This time in Desmos, I'm going to kind of change it. If you remember, I put in the formula that last time and I hit all these sliders. And so now I really just have to go back and change this information. So this initial amount is 8634. The rate 0.0267, and the time was after 6 years. And so then this calculates my answer. Okay, if you wanted to, you could save this graph and just title it continuously compounded. So we have an answer of $10,134.12. And so that's what I do for the next two. And to save some time here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the value and write the equation for both of them. Then I'll go back and find the answers. So our initial investment, 1,966. I have a rate of 0.0245 and then a time of 8 years. So when I plug in, that's what I'm going to have. And then, like I said, we'll come back and find the answer here in just a second. And then for number 4, same process. Initial investment again is my principal. Interest rate and the time, 9 years. So again, my equation, we're again finding the final amount. And so what does that estimate to be? Right, so in Desmos, come over here, 1966.0245 this time. And this is now 8 years. So we have an estimated value for number 3, $2,391.69. And then for number 4, we can come back and change this. 8151.0647. And this is after 9 years. So there we have it. Our other answer, $14,591.52.